Yo, what is up, y'all? It is Bat, and I am back to talk about some crazy ass news that happened over this past weekend involving Drift0r. So I'm sure a lot of you know who Drift0r is. He's a popular YouTuber. He's pretty much, one of the two biggest YouTubers for Call of Duty. Nah, maybe not two, but one of the bigger ones out of a handful. And this past weekend, he was visiting the COD XP event that lasts about 4 to 5 days that Activision had him come out to play the new game and get gameplay and upload that. We're able to see. So, while he was gone at this event, some crazy shit happened. So on some Batman type levels, on James Bond levels, some secret spy, Russian spy levels, someone broke into his home and took some sensitive information from it. And the part that's so crazy about this is what they took was so private that no one should have been able to find it or even know where it was at. So once the COD XP event ended and he returned back home, he noticed a very strange file was missing. And it's a file that he basically had all his backups on, but it was hidden in his home. So kind of like in a bookcase or I don't know. He said he hides it somewhere, and he said it's secret and no one would ever look for this. And I probably agree with them, just because he said nothing else was taken. No cash, no jewelry, no he said no weapons were taken. No electronics. Drift0r has some really expensive TVs in his home, which if someone's looking for money, that's what they'd be targeting. But it actually sounds like it was a professional hit, actually, if you think about it, because they were able to know where this file was, that's a secret, get it out, and actually get all the information, and even delete some of the information that was key to him, that had a bunch of information. He said it had non-disclosure agreements. So what that to me could mean is, since he does work with Call of Duty pretty closely and Activision, so I'm sure he had probably some information about the upcoming game or a future game, just because he's been known to have that information really early. I know he was the first one to say that Infinite Warfare was going to be in space, and people were kind of like, how did you know this? But we know now, after a lot of information has been revealed over the past few months, on how Activision and Call of Duty YouTubers who are big get their information. So a lot of personal information like that was taken, and since nothing else was taken, it makes you think someone hired someone to target him, because they also did go after T Martin as well. And T Martin and Drift0r do not live in the same state, so two separate events. I believe they must have been hired and they went to his house. So they must have hacked his security to know where this information was. They probably were even watching him for a long time, which is kind of creepy if you think about it. They knew where all his stuff was. So it's pretty crazy. So all that information's been leaked. Drift0r's freaking out because he believes he's gonna be exposed soon. He said he's not doing anything like T Martin, where he's doing the CS:GO type gambling schemes, but I'm still sure he has some private information that he doesn't want people to know, and that's just normal, just because it's probably really sensitive information. So the crazy part to me is what could have happened, or why did this happen? So like, there's crazy conspiracy theories out there, probably like, did Activision pay someone to try and hack T Martin and Drift0r? Are they trying to separate themselves from them because it's gonna look negatively on Activision? I don't think that one, but a lot of people have said that. Could it be his wife? Maybe she hates that he plays games more than he plays her. I don't know. Or maybe Drift0r had some crazy ass porn and the FBI raided his shit, and no one is talking about it because no one wants to hear that, and that's even worse than the story that actually happened. Um, and you know, what if someone bugged his home now? What if they hacked his camera so they still have access to it, or implanted some of their own cameras and they're recording him getting even more information because he's freaking out? Because imagine this, he's probably calling all the non-disclosure agreements he has with those companies saying, hey, I've been hacked, da 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 da. And you know, maybe they're getting even more information besides just those files. So you know, Drifter, I'd be careful. Don't be doing these conversations in your home where it could be cameraed or bugged. So this is just a crazy thing. I don't think Drifter seems like he's an up and up guy. I don't really think he'll be exposed too hard. But anyway, guys, let me know down below what conspiracy theories you think could happen on this. Are you thinking it's Activision? Is his wife upset? Anyway, guys, I want to hear the comments down below on what you think it could be. Anyway, guys, I'm out. Remember, give this video a like if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't, and stay tuned for the next video coming tomorrow. I'm out.